Good morning. Here we are entering the fjord for Hellesylt and Geiranger. We actually didn't get to go into dock at Geiranger today because of the winds. However, we were in the area and got to see the fjord and had an excursion to Briksdal Glacier, which was just gorgeous. This whole area is just so beautiful.
at around 12 o'clock, maybe some 15 minutes earlier. On the way to Hellesylt, we are going to take one photo stop, most probably at the Lake Horningdal, which is the deepest lake in Europe. So we have lunch. We will get 1 hour for lunch. Usually we get a soup, the second course, and something sweet at the end, plus coffee, tea and drinks. Lunch is included in the price of the store, in your ticket, and after that we drive to the Briksdal, to the hiking trail, and we start our hike. And actually the hike up to the glacier takes around 1 hour. Of course, it depends on your physical condition, it depends on your hiking experience. It can be everything between 40 minutes and 1 hour, 1 hour 10. Then you have a photo stop at the glacier, and then we hike back. Actually, the trail is marked very well. The trail is visible and everything is marked. There are many signs on the way. It's impossible to get lost. Of course, I'm hiking with you, but we are not going to hike as one group because it is impossible. People have different paces, Alps. As you can see, there is still a little bit of snow up there in the mountains. Here we cannot see so much of it. However, on the highest peaks, which reach up to 1,800, 1,900 meters, you still have a very thick snow cap. So we will see it. Also, well, the aliens, but we are also under very strong influence of the Gulf Stream, of the Golfstrom or Gulf Stream, which comes from the Gulf of Mexico, goes around Europe, around the British Isles, and also around the Scandinavian Peninsula. And since we are very close, nowadays they also have a few farms here on the way when they keep alpacas, which arrived here from Southern America. Traditionally, farming here was based on keeping animals, mainly goats. The goats arrived in the Middle Ages from the Middle East. Actually, the Vikings were responsible for bringing them here. In the early Middle Ages. The Vikings, who, as you probably know, thanks to their excellent shipbuilding skills and also excellent political skills, excellent negotiation skills, and excellent skills in terms of bringing with them non-perishable food, thinking awfully, but which allowed them to reach very faraway places, not only in Europe but also in the Middle East and in North Africa and on the British Isles. Accomplish it, and the Horningdal Bridge was a part of the mail road or the post road between Mulde and Bergen. So we are going slower. Also, when we come back, we will also go slower here so that you can see this bridge. Late 18th century. As they noticed that more and more people, more and more farmers. This is actually a cooperative company of around 12,000 Norwegian farmers who belong to it and who also sell the milk from their animals to this company. Actually, West Norway, or Norway as such, has always been famous for dairy products. Not only like milk, but also cheeses, several types of cheese, like fresh cheese, but also cured cheese and brown cheese. Brown cheese is something special, something typical for Norway, and this is a product which is produced of caramelized whey, whey, which is a side product of cheese production. In another places in Europe, whey was usually given to the pigs, but it seems that here the farmers just couldn't afford it, and they needed to use also all the side like milk, types of milk, and so on, and so forth. Farming as such is subsidized here in Norway, and Norway has its own system of subsidies for farming. As you probably know, Norway doesn't belong to the European Union, so it is allowed to develop its own system of subsidies, and indeed the Norwegian government supports the farmers. Food production. Smell of food. This is the smell of food. Yeah, like actually, I'm talking about food production. Also, an old historic mill. Here on the left, there is an old this little house here with grass roof, with a traditional grass roof, is an old mill. And also this is a stony bridge, an old bridge made of stone. They put an asphalt here, but it is funny how yeah, we don't know exactly how old it is. This is a bridge from the 19th century. It's a construction built of stone, and also a small graveyard around, which is typical for the Norwegian Lutheran churches. Like the dominant religion in Norway has been Lutheran religion actually since the 16th century, when the then Danish king, who was at the same time the king of Norway, started to support Reformation. However, nowadays religion doesn't play as important role as it used to in the past. Now we are going to take our first photo stop.
Mace, let us know.
We are coming, yeah. Would it be?
Like that bad cold.
Would
but
you
like,
swim in it, Mason?
that'd be kind of.
Is it like Maine?
Mason,
I got you, buddy.
Mason, it's a water you would swim in. It's like pool water. That's what it said.
It's not like Maine.
Monster? We don't know. We don't know. There was a legend. There was a legend about a monster living here in this lake. On the other hand, now we are in a tunnel. Like inside, because they may be dangerous, of course, because of the trolls living there. In fact, they were afraid that, for example, a kid may be taken by a water current, or that a hanging rock may collapse, for example. So they were inventing all these stories about trolls living there. Medical help here What else? What else? Well, I've already mentioned, yeah. So the local industry, some headquarters of local companies, also.
I love that they put pickles with everything. I love that they put pickles with everything.
British tourists who were coming here at the beginning of the 20th century actually made a request with the owner to name the hotel after the British princess Alexandra. Actually it also dates back to the development of tourism, to the years of the development of tourism when places in Europe, and this place here at the end of the fjord was slowly turning into a tourism resort. Before that, actually, its geographical position was key geographical position, because actually here you have the place at the crossroads of waterways and land roads. That is why there is a little church on the hill, because in the past the people who were living elsewhere, somewhere at the fjord, in a place where there was no church, pretty new here in Norway. Actually, it was in many places, in many cases, it was not until the 50s, or it was not until the Second World War when they started to build roads. Well, in the Second World War, the history. Way to Briksdal, you will see several farms, and the valley of the Briksdal Olden, it was built in the early 20th century. However, in its form, it resembles an ancient or medieval stave church. I don't know if you have heard about the stave churches, which were built. Well, in front of us, through the fog, we can already see the arm of the Briksdal Glacier.
So beautiful. We did it. Whew, that was a hard hike, y'all. Hard hike. So this is the very top of the glacier and the waterfall. This is Briksdal Glacier. That's where we're at here. Oh, it's good. Got it. Made it to the glacier.
You owe me one with you guys.
Yeah, you guys ready? All right. You guys ready? We found the trolls.
Whoa.
Look, that's
The troll homes. It's where the trolls live.
Wow.
Under the
I
rocks.
also lived on that castle too. What's up, YouTube?
What's up?
Get an umbrella when you come here. Get a rain jacket and get an umbrella.
Actually, I feel like the
Get some
rain
shoe coverings.
is starting to
And also,
go away.
make your phone waterproof.
That's what's good. Make sure there, Mom, on that bench.
Yeah.
Dude, that bench is better than that entire glacier.
That's a joke. That was a joke.
I was joking.
I wasn't being serious.
I'm waiting for a troll to pop up.
I mean, it was actually like pretty majestic. This is where it's asked.
So many troll rocks.
I think he watched too much of Frozen.
Yeah, because you guys loved it when you were little.
Hey, Dad.
No?
You love Frozen. Olaf, don't lie.
Olaf is chill, bro. Olaf is the chillest out of all of them. Let's be honest.
I gotta do this for,
Everybody loves a good
Comment down
Olaf.
below if you think Olaf is the best character in Frozen.
no, that's to that.
Olaf is the best character. Oh, well, or Sven. Is it Sven? The reindeer?
Oh, the reindeer's chill too.
Is that Sven?
That's fine. That's fine.
S-V-E-N. Brayden, you want a picture? I can magic out those people.
There's no key in my key. I don't understand why you keep saying.
We're on our way back down, and look at these guys. Aww.
I see like a
It's a goat.
the goat. That's huge. That one's standing in the wall. The goat kind of stuck. I go cover there. It's
Oh, this goat's coming down. Oh my gosh, this reminds me of
Michelle, this one's for you. Oh my gosh. Here, smile. Hi, this is like, it looks magical. That's what we just hiked up.
I hiked up all the way up there.
Yeah, we hiked up all the way.
Glory way.
That was a big hike.
It's awesome like that. You know. It's like so.
Now, you could take these, but I don't think you can actually say you did it. Bye. What?
I got it. Hey, it's
Kevin's losing it. He needs sugar.
Hi.
He's starting to make weird sounds.
No, I'm not.
He hasn't had his daily pina colada. Get this man pina colada.
Just
Hot
no,
sauce.
Stat.
they literally don't have pina colada.
Pina colada stat.
All the pina coladas alcohol.
Hey.
typical forms left by a glacier. Well, we are going to do a short, because now, luckily, because it seems that now
It's the glacier. I feel like they're getting rained on right now. So I feel like they're getting rained on over there.
so mountain cabins where you can stay overnight. The American philanthropist and painter and artist and who was living here in Alden, Mr. Zinger, William Zinger, and he decided actually to build the new church, and keep the old church. So the old church was not torn down. The National Oil Fund flows to the state's budget, and then you can finance from that road building, tunnel building, but also the educational system, the healthcare system. Named the Norwegian Hollywood or something like that, Norwegian Hollywood, because one of the movies with Tom Cruise was shot here, maybe not the whole movie.
Goodbye, Hellesylt.
Thanks for watching Sissy and the Quad Squad. Like, share, and subscribe.